Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's going to be me playing Kelvin. And if you hadn't heard, in the upcoming Bundle of Love event and update, he is going to be getting a nerf. So I figured I would play him while he is still a bit broke. What I mean by, he's getting a nerf. Oh my god. I'm at my mom and her husband's house just looking after their cats, just making sure that they're okay. But I figured I would do it here because it's a little bit quieter and their cats are going a little bit crazy. So if you hear like running around and like cardboard boxes moving around and stuff, that's just them. In the update, when it comes out, he's going to be getting a nerf to his snowball health and then his shield itself. So if you don't have him unlocked, Kelvin at max health has 11.2k health, and then his snowball, I believe, has, I want to say it's like 14k. I'm not positive. I rarely play him. I got him to 500 when I unlocked him, and I hadn't really touched him because he isn't really my style, of play. I don't like his mechanic with the whole snowball thing. I think his snowball is kind of really hard to aim, and I know some people are good at aiming with him, and if you can aim with him, like, he's a real nuisance to go up against. So more power to you if that's what you can do. I personally, I'm just not good with him. Maybe it's just because I haven't really played with him too much, but I figured I would just play with him a little bit before the nerf, just to maybe kind of see maybe the difference between the two, like before and after. I do like his hockey skin. I'm not a fan of his voice lines, let alone his voice. It feels weird for his person. I don't know. I think a lot of people feel the exact same way. So I don't know. It just feels weird. So that's what this whole video is going to be. I played this first game. I think this is my first game on, actually. I was trying to figure out how to even play him, and I don't know, you can see I missed so many like snowball shots, and like his beam attack, it's the same as shells, so it's not that hard to get used to, but it's more just like the snowball and like aiming it and everything that I don't know how to use properly, and like I missed that. How did I miss that? It hit the corner of the thing instead of hitting the hunter. It just makes no sense to me. I don't know. Operator error, I guess. So for the rest of these games, though, it's going to be me playing with randoms and playing on Payload Race. I love Payload Race, okay? Payload Race has to be one of like my favorite game modes. I know a lot of people maybe don't like it that much, but I personally love it. It's one of my favorites. And I might I might be in the minority here, but I also really like Crystal, and not just because I'm trying to get the Crystal achievement still, but I think Crystal's kind of one of those game modes where it could go either way. You could be winning for the majority of the game and something could happen, your team gets wiped, it's 3 times, 4 times crystal damage, and boom, your team loses. Like, it's always just so fun, and you never know what could happen, so I really, really do enjoy it. But in this game, my my randoms weren't terrible. I don't know. This Ling on the other team, though, was definitely one of those people that I think were kind of put on a team with kind of bot randoms, which I'm happy for, don't get me wrong, because then, advantage for me, but you could definitely tell that they had the higher skill versus their teammates. So it made it a little bit more interesting, I guess. I don't know. Like this 8 ball, I don't know what he was really doing. I think he was trying to play a little bit on the aggressive side, and it didn't really go that well because we do have Gloria on our team, and Gloria does take out 8-Ball really, really fast. So I don't know what her whole, plan was. The one thing I do hate about 8-Ball is his second ult. Just because, like, if you're playing like Judex or anyone who has an ult that is like damage over time, like for Kelvin, if you throw your snowballs and the snowball comes back and hits him while he has his second ult out, like that does massive damage to you. So it kind of sucks, especially if you're like low health and then all of a sudden your snowball comes back and now you're even lower health or you're dead. I think this Ling was definitely getting really frustrated with probably me because she couldn't quite kill me. I think I was kind of playing the payload really well in the sense of, just dancing around it so she couldn't kill me very easy. And I think she was also getting a little frustrated with her teammates. I don't know why she kept coming back for me though. She kept doing this over and over again, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if then, a bot took over or what, but me personally, if I kind of get killed more than once, maybe twice, trying to go after the same person, sometimes I might give it a third try just for ego's sake, but most of the time I'll just give up and I'll be like, it's not even worth it, whatever, and I'll just kind of move on because, what's the point? Like, they're just gonna keep killing me. But you can see me with that snowball, so that was magical. We love to see it. But we did end up winning. So in this next game, this Ling was also really, really annoying. I don't know what it is, but definitely seeing more and more Lings, like every game. Like, I swear every game will have one, or an Osa, or an Alita. Like, those are like the staple characters now, and it's so inconvenient because since, she's a one-shot character for, I would say, almost every character other than like 8-Ball, or Ruby if she has like her shields up and everything. So it just kind of sucks because, sometimes, on really open maps like this, or, the TDM matches or Control, like, sometimes it just sucks because you can't get close enough, especially if there's a really good Ling on the other team, because she can just, pick you off before you even get close. So it kind of just sucks. I'm not even gonna lie. But I have started kind of doing this thing, at least with like really high health characters, is the annoying characters like Sindri and her drone, I will just go full send on them because I know that my health and damage in theory should be enough to kill her, and I should be able to get away. So I have kind of just started kamikazing myself in there, and it sometimes works in my favor, it sometimes doesn't work in my favor. It kind of just depends. It's just, I've gotten to the point where playing with randoms, I kind of just have to play for myself. And if I know a Sindri is going to be camping up in like that small room and she's just going to throw her, drone up, and her drone is just going to laser all of us, like, I got to take care of the Sindri because I know my teammates aren't. So I'm just going to take care of it, Gotta do what you gotta do. So I then was like, wow, this is a really short match. I don't necessarily want it to end just yet. So I kind of was like, well, let me go, you know, ego this. Let me go maybe get some kills. Well, then my teammates decided to play the payload, even though they weren't playing it this entire time, and send the payload in. So I tried to get another kill on this Sindri, but of course then my teammates want to be teammates and decide to play the objective, so that's nice, I guess. So for this last game, I was trolling this Judex and Gloria so bad. The Judex definitely thought she was doing something crazy. Like, that's definitely, like, what she was thinking. And I will say, like, a good Judex is terrifying to play against. But a Judex who isn't quite up there just yet and kind of misses those important up-close shots, you don't... you can't be doing those, like, crazy jump moves and everything like that. So my Gloria and my Ling on my team, they were pretty decent. They were holding their own. But like this Gloria, she was like kind of hiding on the side, like trying to do like a whole like little right peek type thing and everything like that. And I just, you know, again, I'm gonna push it because at least I could throw my snowball in front and I should, in theory, be okay. In terms of, you know, surviving. So the one thing I do hate about Judex though is her like blind. Oh my god, it sometimes is so inconvenient. So this is kind of the first troll, so I know she was like expecting me to kind of keep going around like that corner, and I said psych, never let them know your next move. So I just, you know, went the other way, and I know she was mad about it. I know she was. So then here's like Gloria, and I don't really know what she was doing. And I was playing and I'm like, what are they doing? And I didn't expect to get that kill with that snowball. I didn't even know she was there, if I'm honest. And you know, kind of these characters that are really squishy, I don't know, like I run into them from time to time in the sense of they will like ego high health like characters a lot, and I mean I do it too, but I don't know what it is. But like, do we all do that? I don't know. So then like Gloria's hanging out in there. I don't necessarily push her because I think she has her like her ult, and I just don't want to get stuck in there because then, you know, I'll probably die. So I just kind of leave her, and then she eventually just like forgets about me and runs away, which is smart, you know. And here comes Judex. You know, like what, like I don't even know what she was doing, but yes. You know, just Judex things, I guess. But yeah, she kept throwing her blind on me, and I'm not really sure why, but I got her really low health with my snowball. She throws her fire, and I said, nah, we're crazy like that. And I run through it, get the health, and I'm like, you know, that's it. That's game. So we do end up winning. But on that note, that is the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.